Lou Piniella and the Cincinnati Reds in St. Louis on Tuesday night. Top of the fourth inning, Billy Hatcher will double to left field off of Jamie Moyer. Hal Morris will come in to score from second base for Hatcher. It's his sixth RBI of the year. And the Reds lead this game 1-0 after 4. Reds score for a couple of more in the top of the fifth. Mariano Duncan will get a base hit to left field. And Freddie Benavides will score from third base. RBI number 7 for Duncan. 2-0 Reds. Herm Winningham and Barry Larkin will cheer the rally on as Hal Morris will get a base hit to left field. Chris Abel will come in way ahead of Bernard Gilkey's throw. RBI 16 for Morris, and it's 3-0 Reds after 4.5 innings. Bottom of the fifth inning, Norm Charlton will strike out Geronimo Pena. In the fifth inning, he pitched 7 1/3 innings for the victory tonight for Cincinnati. And with 2 on and 1 out, Charlton came out of the game in the bottom of the eighth. Rob Dibble was in, and Pedro Guerrero gets a base hit up the middle off of Dibble's first pitch. Ozzie Smith came in to score. RBI number 19 for Guerrero, and it's 3-1 Cincinnati. But Dibble would not allow any more runs. He gets Gerald Perry to fly out to end the ball game. The Reds win 3-1. Charlton, the winner, he's 2-3. Moyer, the loser, he drops to 0-4. And Dibble picks up his 9th save of the season. Mark Grace with a man on in the bottom of the third gets a double down the left field line. Lonnie Smith will pick it up and throw to Rafael Belliard. Will relay it to Mike Heath at the plate, and they'll tag out Ryan Sandberg as Heath blocks the plate beautifully and puts a tag on Sandberg. An update on the Bulls score. They're up by 12, and in the top of the fourth, Mike Heath with a high hopper over Grace's glove. Terry Pendleton scores from second base. RBI number 7 for Heath, and it's 1-0 Atlanta. The Braves have scored first in 13 straight games. They scored again in the top of the fifth inning. Dave Justice with a base hit to right field. Jeff Treadway comes in to score from second base. RBI 25 for Justice. And it gave the Braves a 2-0 lead. 3-1 now in the top of the seventh inning. Justice with a ground ball base hit to right field. Mark Lemke has to stop at third base. But Dwight Smith misplays the ball. And Lemke comes in to score 4-1 Atlanta as Justice gets caught in a rundown between first and second to end the inning. 4-2 now, a man on, 2 outs in the bottom of the seventh inning. Chico Walker with a 2-run homer to left center field. He picks up Mark Grace, his first home run of the year. RBI number 1 and 2 for Walker, and this score is tied at 4. And in the bottom of the eighth inning, Andre Dawson will hit a solo pinch hit home run to center field, his 8th home run of the year. RBI number 23 for Andre Dawson, 5-4 Chicago, and that would be the final score as Andre Dawson gives the Cubs a victory with a solo home run, a pinch hit solo homer in the bottom of the eighth inning, and the Cubs win 5-4 over the Braves. Red Sox host the White Sox. Bottom of the first inning, Ellis Burks will put the Red Sox on the board as he hits that Melito Perez fastball into the screen in left field. His second home run of the year, RBI number 8 for Burks, and the Red Sox lead 1-0. Bottom of the third inning, Steve Lyons now will add to the Red Sox lead as he'll double off of Perez. Lance Johnson will make a leaping attempt at the wall but can't make the catch. Tony Pena scores from third, RBI 4 for Lyons, and the Red Sox lead is 2-0. Chicago threatens to score in the top of the fourth inning with the bases loaded. Tom Bolton will strike out Craig Graybeck to end the inning and end the threat. The Red Sox have runners at first and second and 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth. Tony Pena with a base hit to center field. Lance Johnson's throw home will bounce off the mound, and Tom Bernansky will slide home safely. RBI 11 for Pena, 3-0 Red Sox. They add a run on a bases loaded walk, and it's 4-0 after 4. That's all the runs that Tom Bolton would need as he pitched 8 scoreless innings to pick up the victory. Here striking out Scott Fletcher in the sixth. Bolton upped his record to 4-0. First and third in the top of the ninth inning, Matt Marullo, who hit a pinch hit home run off of Reardon on Monday night, hits a sacrifice fly off of Reardon. Fisk comes in to score 4-1 Boston and breaks up the shutout. But Reardon would get Ozzie Guillen to pop out to end the game. The Boston Red Sox win 4-1 over the Chicago White Sox. Tom Bolton, the winner, he's 4-0, as I said. Perez, the loser, he drops to 1-3. Reardon, his 11th save.
The Yankees host the California Angels. Commissioner Fay Vincent American League President Dr. Bobby Brown and former Yankee pitcher Eddie Lopat look on as Pascual Perez makes his first start in over a year. In the bottom of the first inning, Pascual Perez will strike out Dave Winfield to end the bottom of the first. Yankees take a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the second inning. Mel Hall on third base. Kirk McCaskill delivers to Jesse Barfield. Barfield with a double down the left field line. RBI number 14 for Jesse Barfield. Yankees led 1-0 in the bottom of the second inning. Move now to the bottom of the fourth inning. Yankees take a 2-0 lead. Mel Hall hits a solo home run off of Kirk McCaskill. For Mel Hall, his third homer of the season. Yankees led 2-0 in the bottom of the fourth inning. We move now into the bottom of the fifth. Donald Arthur Mattingly with the base hit. This one into left field. It will score Roberto Kelly. Yankees take a 3-0 lead. RBI number 12 for Mattingly. Pascual Perez pitched 6 strong innings for the Yankees, allowing no runs, giving up 2 hits, striking out 3, and walking 3. Yankees blow the game open in the bottom of the 8th inning. Back-to-back homers off of Scott Bales. The first one, Matt Noakes with the 2-run shot, his 6th of the season. Hensley Mullen scores ahead of him. Yankees take a 6-0 lead. Then it would be Jesse Barfield off of Scott Bales. Barfield with his 4th homer, a solo shot. Yankees led 7-0 in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Moment as the Astros play host to the Pittsburgh Pirates tonight. Pick up action here in the top of the first inning. Bobby Bonilla with a double into left field, just out of the reach of Casey Candell. Orlando Merced and Andy Van Slyke both score, and the Pirates lead it by a score of 2-0. In the top of the second inning now, Merced with a double into the gap in left center field. This will bring home Mike LaValliere, and the Pirates go on top by a score of 3-0. Still in the top of the second inning, Jay Bell comes up and hits a chopper to first base. Pete Harnish, the pitcher, does not cover in time. Bell is safe. And on the play, Merced scores, and the Pirates go on top by a score of 4-0. Then the top of the fourth inning, with Pittsburgh now up by a score of 5-0. Casey Candell, trying to make up for that earlier missed ball, comes up with a nice diving catch off the bat of Andy Van Slyke. This ends the top half of the fourth inning. In the bottom of the fourth inning, the Astros get 2 back when Mark Davidson comes up and hits a double into the gap in left center field. Caminetti and Bagwell both score, and the Pirates' lead is cut to 5-2. But the Astros would never really challenge in this game, as here in the bottom of the ninth inning, with the Pirates up 6-3, Bill Landrum will get Ken Oberkfell to ground out 4-3 to end the ball game, as the Pirates win this game by the score of 6-3. Zane Smith with the win. His record now 5-1. Pete Harnish takes the loss. His record is now even up at 2-2.
Host the Milwaukee Brewers. Action now from the bottom of the third inning. Jamie Navarro will strike out Chuck Knobloch. This was in the bottom of the third. This game would be scoreless for 5.5 innings. In the top of the sixth, Jack Morris will strike out Paul Molitor for his 5th strikeout of the game. This was in the top of the sixth. In the bottom of the sixth inning, Chili Davis with a 2-run homer off of Jamie Navarro. His 8th homer of the season, RBIs number 21 and 22, as Ken Herbeck scores ahead of Chili Davis. Minnesota led 2-0. Milwaukee would get on the scoreboard in the top of the 7th inning. Greg Brock with the ground ball out. On the play, Jim Gantner scores from third base. Milwaukee trailed 3-1. Moving out to the bottom of the 7th inning, Brian Harper with the double. This will score Kent Herbeck and Chili Davis. RBIs number 19 and 20 for Harper. Twins lead 5-1. Twins go on to win the game by the score of 5-1. Jack Morris with the complete game win. His record is 3-4. Jamie Navarro falls to 2-2. Jack Morris will get Greg Vaughn to pop out. 4-16 game hitting streak ends. Twins win 5-1.
Few fans that stayed around would see this fan make a nice catch on this Rob Deere foul ball. Nice extended grab by the fan in left field. Meanwhile, former Ranger Pete Incaviglia, still in the top of the second, would deliver this single up the middle off Ranger starter Scott Champerino, and this would score Rob Deere, and the Tigers take a 1-0 lead. Compliments of the former Ranger, but Dan Petrie in the bottom of the fourth would surrender this RBI single to Juan Gonzalez. This would score Rafael Palmeiro, and Texas ties it at 1 apiece in the bottom of the fourth. Then in the bottom of the fifth, it would be Palmeiro who'd stake the Rangers to the lead, as he would deliver this 2-run triple off Petrie. He rips this one into the right field corner. On the soggy grass, it rolls slowly out into the corner, and this would score Brian Downing and then Jeff Hewson, and Texas takes a 3-1 lead. Then in the bottom of the sixth, the score now 4-2, and Steve Buechele would add a home run. A solo blast off Mark Leiter, the Tiger reliever. Buechele's third home run of the year makes it 5-2 Texas in the bottom of the sixth.